So it's about 8:45 in the morning and I'm up at R1 waiting for the other boys to show up. We've got big plans today to fly from Romeo 1 to Woolacombe, land on the beach, have a late breakfast or early lunch, whatever you like, and then fly back. It is pretty chilly this morning. We've got -2 I saw on the car as I was driving up here. It's a little bit warmer now, but there's still some ice in the puddles. I don't know if you can see that. So it's going to be a cold one. Definitely heated gloves today. There's a frost on the ground, and I think the challenge is going to be staying warm, if anything else. So wait for the other boys to show up, get set up. I think I'm going to get my flight suit on, keep myself warm.
And so there it is, the GoPro 360 recording me in flight. Finally you guys get to look at my ugly face as we fly along. So, difficult takeoff, not too bad in the end. Failed the first one, and now we're on our way to Saunton, waiting for Robin and Kev to get off the ground. Alan's up in the air already, and I'm not sure exactly where he is. To be honest, I've been fiddling with this GoPro trying to get it operational, and now we're up and running, hopefully. So we have got some footage. There's Alan. I can see Alan out there now. So maybe I'll go and fly in his direction a little bit. He's probably concentrating more on where he's going than I am. 500 feet, 540 feet. Not going to go too high today because it is pretty cold up here. Although the sun's come out now, it's a stunning day, really beautiful. So hopefully getting some good footage that we can make a little video of what actually occurred today. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so everyone's up in the air. I got Robin up there, Alan's over there, and Kev's out to my left. Having a little bit of difficulty controlling the GoPro Max with the app on the phone. It doesn't seem to want to find the GoPro Max, but it is working fine with my helmet camera, the GoPro 10 Hero. So I'm just having to start the GoPro Max by hand and then slide it out once it's switched on. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass, something that I'm going to have to investigate a little bit, see if I can get that working nicely. I'm wondering if the solution to this is to buy the remote that GoPro make and actually use the remote to control these cameras, because the app doesn't really seem to be all that good. I think if you have the camera already turned on and you leave it on standby all the time, it does seem to work fine. That's what I've been doing with my Hero 10 on my helmet for the last couple of years, and that seems to have been working okay. After some initial teething problems, I found that by adding a little 500 milliamp hour battery pack onto the back of my helmet, which I think you can see there, keeping the thing charged the whole time, then it seems to run just fine. Maybe I'm going to have to do the same thing with the GoPro Max. But anyway, it is a stunning day. We're flying towards the coast. We've got 23 miles or so to go, going at about 30 miles an hour over the ground. I'm trimmed right out, so I'm blasting along at the moment. I'll trim back in a little bit in a moment once I've caught up with these guys. Not so cold. It's okay, it is cold, but we're only at 600-700 feet. I went up to 1,000 feet, but I seem to be getting more favourable wind. Excuse me, more favourable wind a little bit lower down here at 600 feet, so I'll stay a bit low for this one. Not been out to Woolacombe before, so I think there's British hang gliding and paragliding club out here. Paragliders don't seem to like paramotors very much. I'm not sure why. We're a nice crowd, really.
Tumbling on the seas, far away from dry land and its bitter memories, casting out my sweet life with abandonment and love. Love ceiling bearing down on me, say the starry sky above with light in my head, you in my heart.
So that's Woolacombe straight ahead of us now. You can just begin to see a little bit of the beach over there. The rest of it's hidden behind the hill. And that's where we're headed. Another about 2 or 3 miles to go. Looks like Robin's going to get there just a little bit ahead of me, so I can see which way he lands. That'll be perfect. Thanks, Robin. It is cold. I can hardly speak properly anymore. Whew. Looking forward to a coffee and some breakfast.
The sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting the towns flashing by, and a night that's full of soul with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo!
Now, Robin,
Yeah.
got a question to ask you, mate.
Don't have any fuel, no.
My wife thinks that all we ever talk about is paramotoring whilst we're doing these excursions. So she told me to ask you a question about your baby.
Can you remember what it is?
No, I don't think it was anything specific. I just had to ask something like, how's your baby?
Doing very well.
Good. There you are. You see, Nikki?
You
There we
asked
are.
the question.
There. I asked
You've
the
got a
question,
harness yet?
and it's doing very well.
No. It's tempted now.
And there it is, we got Romeo 1 back in our sights. So I'm just going to come off the throttle and trim in. Got a bit of a funny noise coming from my engine. I wonder if it's the gearbox again. I hope not. We'll have a look at that when I get back on the ground. Go down and have a look at the windsocks, see where the wind is blowing from. Kev's down on the ground already. Must remember to put the selfie stick away before I land. Not used to having the selfie stick out. Do another couple of S-turns. Okay. Whee. Not very good. And I have a horrible feeling I need a new gearbox. That'll piss me off. That would be the 4th gearbox I've had for this engine.
So just by means of an outro to this video, I'm back home in the garage and I've been having a look at the gearbox, and there's a couple of things I can share with you. So the problem we've got with this is that every time you rotate the propeller hub exactly 360 degrees, you're hearing a tick when we arrive at the same position. Right there, and you can rock it back and forth and you'll hear that tick, tick, tick. I can do a full 360 degree, smooth, and then as soon as I hit that position again, tick, there it is. And what we're hearing, here's one I made earlier, this is my previous failed gear, is that right there you can see the broken tooth, and we've got a broken tooth inside here. So as the propeller hub is rotating, every time this broken part of the gear hits the smaller gear inside here, you're hearing this tick, and that is the cause of the noise and the issue. No way would I fly with this. It only takes another couple of teeth to go and your propeller stops turning, so we don't mess around. From Skybound Aviation, I'm able to purchase this for £129, plus a couple of replacement bearings I'll get. It comes with the shaft already mounted. You can't take the shaft out. This is factory inserted, so you don't need to take that out. It comes with the shaft. So that's the next job. Install that and I can get back in the air.